Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our series looking at NHL trade deadline playoff impact players. We first did the Eastern Conference. Now we're up to the Western Conference. My name is Jim Berenger. You can catch my work on NHLrumors.com along with this series. Look, we highlighted the East. Now we got to look at the West, and the West is top-loaded this year. It's like the Eastern Conference of a year ago. So many good teams, so many teams made moves at the deadline. Winnipeg Jets, Vegas Golden Knights, Colorado Avalanche made moves. Dallas Stars made moves. So a lot of teams made a lot of moves. Edmonton Oilers made a couple of moves, but those guys may be under the radar. And we have that video coming for you as well here at NHLrumors.com. But let's start at the top. Let's start the number one guy, Sean Monahan, Winnipeg Jets. This guy had 24 points in 34 games with the Jets this year, including 13 goals. We know what he can do in the playoffs. He's had playoff experience with Calgary Flames. So he understands what it's like to play in the playoff, gives them depth down the middle. He's played well. Jets are up 1-0. Weird and wacky game. He got on the scoreboard. He had some points in that game. 7-6 final. Hellebuck was sharp, but it's given up 6 goals. We don't know what Georgiev is for Colorado. But to me, Monahan's a guy you're going to want to watch because he brings depth to this team. Down the middle, everybody slots right. You see what Lowry did. That's because Monahan plays that 2C. You have Scheifele up top as well. So Monahan, number one for me in the West. You look at Noah Hanifin, Vegas Golden Knights. Obviously, defensemen, they don't get the love. But again, he's a top 4 defenseman, top 2 defenseman now with the Vegas Golden Knights. But he slots into their top 4, and now he's got better matchups. He's a great puck-moving defenseman, great offensively, great vision, plays all areas of the ice. So he knows what he's doing out there. You saw what he did in Calgary, and he was on the top pair. Now he's in Vegas, signs that extension. He's going to be there for another 8 years. So Vegas, again, continuing to do things. People not happy. Mark Stone back in game 1. He's already got a goal. What else is new? But a lot of people not happy what they did, but they figure out ways to do it. And, Noah Hanfin's going to be there around there a long time. And we know probably Alec Martinez not going to be there. We probably know Chandler Stevenson not going to be there. But, again, Hanifin gives depth to their defense, and that was a staple of their Stanley Cup championship run. Another defenseman, Chris Tanev. Look, another Flames player. A lot of Flames got moved at the deadline this year. Chris Tanev, block shots, penalty kill. He plays all situations 5-on-5, but he's a warrior. He steps in front. Those are the kind of guys you're going to win with. He plays, plays second pair in Dallas. He's made an impact right away. This is what Dallas wanted. You know what they did? They lost to Vegas. Western Conference final. They got beat up. They didn't have enough depth defensemen. But he can move the puck. He's got good vision. And, he's physical. Type of guys you need to win with in the playoffs because of the presence needed in front of your own net. And he's going to move bodies. And that's what he does. And that's why teams were after him at the deadline. And Dallas got him. Another team that made an impact, right? Like we saw with Carolina. Like we're seeing with Vegas, Winnipeg. And then an honorable mention, Casey Middlestad. Look, in a 7-6 game, can't see his name on a scoreboard. Look, there were big hopes. You give up Bo Byron for this guy trying to find a second-line center. That's why he's in our honorable mentions list. Look, he's got to step up for this team. They need it. It can't be the Mikko Rantanen and the Nathan McKinnon show in Colorado. Casey Middlestad needs to make an impact. He was doing it early. No, Jonathan Drouin's not going to help. But to me, these are the guys you want to look at in the Western Conference. Again, check this all out, NHLrumors.com. I've been Jim Berenger. Enjoy the Stanley Cup playoffs, everybody.